Hey guys, this is Nathan. Welcome to Punters Pre-Mortem. The Triple X Special this weekend comes up in race 2 at Doomben and it's Peace Force.
Out wide, here's a good finish coming up. Peace Force drove to the lead. Solicit tries to go with it. Solicit and Peace Force, they're going to the line. Photo, Peace Force or Solicit, Solicit or Peace Force.
Zing! The best bet of last week wins and pays $9.30. Well done, Peace Force. This week's Triple X Special comes up at race 7 in Doomben and it's Winks. She was super impressive winning at the Gold Coast 2 weeks ago. Stepping up to the 2200 no issue, as you've seen in the Australasian Oaks at Randwick. She's really just a class above these horses, and $2.50 I think is a fair price on Saturday, so I'll be getting on and hoping she can repeat the dose like we did 2 weeks ago. The cheeky, sneaky each way bet of the weekend comes up at race 7 at Rosehill. It's Vergara. Although a previous run at Scone looks ordinary on paper, there was a lot of ordinary runs in different races that day, so I'm willing to be forgiving. Super winner first up, and well run in the Hawk Crown at Rosehill, whereas a bunch finished behind horses such as Solicit and Peace Force, which franked that form last week. With the claiming jockeying of Taylor Marshall, the 3 kilo claim she gets down to 51 kilos. I think it's real value town here at $13, and it's worth a bet, so I'm going to get on Saturday.
Won't you take me to town? Won't you take me to?
The first leg of the Rosehill Quaddie is over the 1400. My numbers are 3, 4, 5 and 8. They really should call this race the Chris Waller affair, with 4 of the 9 runners being his runners. I've got Amavasio on top. It just seems like a great race for him with the speed up front with Rain Affair. There's going to be breakneck speed, and so it's going to suit the horses running on. I think second up he's a big chance and he's on top for me. 3 Rugged Cross is in great form, as when you saw him winning over 1400 at Randwick a few starts back in a much stronger race than this. The concern is that he won't be on a soft track on Saturday, but I still think he's good enough to win, so that's why he's in this quaddie. 4 You'll Never was a surprise winner to most people first up, but there was pace on, and that's what he does. He likes to get back, and is going to be made to order on Saturday and could repeat the dose again. And the value in this leg comes in with number 8 Mighty Lucky. He was luckless at Scone and has superior form to this, down in weight, and I think he's got to go in there, and at $12 he can add some real chunk to this quad down. Second leg of the quaddie, race 6 over the 1200. My numbers are 6, 3 and 4. What can you say about the 6? He's been ultra impressive his last 2 victories. Not just the way he's been winning, but the horses that have run behind him like Mersault and Good Project, they're good horses. And this is not the greatest race you've ever seen on Saturday. I think that's good enough form to be winning on Saturday. The 3 Bascule is the interesting runner in the race. Coming back at Gelding, and the Chris Waller yard had a reasonable opinion of him, sending him down to Melbourne for the stakes races. I would have liked it more if Mojave was still in the race, because then you definitely know there was going to be lots of pace on, and he could have just sat off them and sprinted fresh. And he'll be better over further, but I still think there's a bit of class about this horse, and he has to go in the quaddie at about $6. And the 4 Gundazit, I hope I pronounced that correctly, looks to have untapped potential, and just because of that fact alone has to go in this quaddie. The Sweps handicap over 1500, my numbers are 6, 8, 9 and 10. 6 Hollywood Bound, geez, he's a hard horse to catch, and I never seem to catch him. But he looks like he has conditions to win on Saturday like he did last week. Jump and run type of horse, and should get to the front and could hold on the whole way. 8 Role Model gets a huge weight relief, which I think is one of the reasons she's prominent in my quaddie. Down to 55 kilos from 60, has been running in group races and is good enough to win on Saturday. 9 Mr. 111, geez, I wish he won last start when he was $51 and I was on him. But he gets the same sort of conditions again, so he has to go in. He's up in class but down in weight, so goes again into the quaddie again. And as mentioned before, Vergara, sneaky each way bet at the weekend. 51 kilos at $13 is crazy price. She's a big chance of winning, so she's in as well. Race 8, the Ranvert handicap over 1400 metres. My numbers are 2, 3 and 7. 2 Got the Goss coming to town from Wagga after beating Loved Up, who came out last weekend and won the Scone Guineas, which is good enough form with a Brody Lloyd on top. 3 kilo claim, best bet of this last race, so he's got to go in that quaddie. And 3 Aussies Love Sport. I never catch this horse. I never catch him. But I'm being forgiving of his heavy 10 failure last start, and after his first up second and his gelding, I think he used Turn the Corner, so he's got to go in at about $10. I think his value in this last race. And 7 Sense and Reason, she was a superb winner first up, taking on the Colts and the Geldings this time. But with 56 kilos in this grade, I think she's reasonably well weighted. And hopefully if we get to this last leg, she'll be finishing it off for us.
On the turn, 500 out, Fearless Pride and My Axeman together. A length and a half, Lawman. Kingston Town can't win. Grosvenor and Kingston Town flashing. He might win yet, the champ. Grosvenor took the lead off. Kingston Town swamping them. What a run. Kingston Town wins it next to Grosvenor.
The Can't Win file this week comes up at race form at Doom, and it's Fortella. He looks a shadow of himself over the last couple of preparations. And with the 4 other Waller horses in the race in better form, he can't be winning on Saturday.
The Rockin' Rangi Rangdu is joining in on the outside. Is it his day to day? It's Road to Rockin' Rangi Rangdu fighting it out. Rangi Rangdu on the outside is in front, and Rangi Rangdu gets his Group 1.